The Appalachian Mountains, arguably the most haunted and supernatural place in the entire world. And I'm right in the middle of them. Now these mountains are ancient, filled with thousands of lost communities, and much of these forests are still unexplored to this day. Now I've compiled a list of the 10 most haunted, creepy, and downright dangerous places within the Appalachian Mountains. We're gonna go check them out right now. Alright, let's go. And here we are, the first location, the abandoned and supposedly haunted town of Elkmont. This place is crazy. There are over a dozen of these completely abandoned cabins just lining this entire road.
I'm ready.
Are you?
Oh, that's bright as shit.
Does that answer your question?
Alright, we're going to the first house. This is actually really spooky. Elkmont was established way back in the 1840s by European settlers, first venturing deep into the Appalachian Mountains. Creaky floorboards.
Okay, when you're stomping on it, obviously it's gonna creak.
Okay. Back then, it was a booming town fueled by the logging industry. However, because of the logging, Elkmont had its fair share of horrific deaths and accidents. Notably, in 1909, when a giant logging train crashed, killing and maiming the workers. Now, over 100 years later, their spirits are said to inhabit these long-abandoned cabins, with visitors reporting strange noises and a creeping sense of being watched at night. I don't like this house's layout, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what?
Not a fan of that. And of course, the further Joe and I went into town, things only got creepier. Alright, now this is a log cabin if I've ever seen one. Look at this.
It's like where Shrek would live.
Alright, for this video, I've devised a super scientific spooky rating. I'm gonna give our first location, Elkmont, a 2.5 out of 5 stars.
2.5?
There's some spooky stories with it, but it's honestly not super scary. Even just us being here alone at night. I'm not seeing any crazy demonic symbols or blood-stained walls over here.
Is that what's coming up?
We're not supposed to be here right now. We gotta go.
Aren't you saying anything?
Let's get out of here. Our next stop was going to be taking us to the northwestern edge of the Appalachian Mountains, crossing the border of Tennessee to arrive at one of the most infamous paranormal places in the entire world. A small town home to a truly legendary creature. Mothman. Arguably the most infamous entity of Appalachia, the legend of Mothman has been haunting locals for decades. First spotted by a group of friends exploring an abandoned munitions vault called the TNT area, the creature has been the center point of multiple supernatural encounters and mysterious attacks. And coming up, Joe and I would be delving deep into its supposed lair. Bro, he's got some crazy cheeks, I can't even lie. Bro, what the? While the reports of Mothman are disputed by some, the business it brings to the town of Point Pleasant is very real. Thousands of people come from around the world to take pictures, eat at the Mothman Cafe, try some Mothman ice cream, and right behind me is actually the world's only Mothman museum. Now this place had a ton of info about the creature we'd be hunting down soon. He's pretty tall.
He must be like 5'6", 5'7".
Bro, I'm not. What, do you think I'm 5'4"? Okay, so this is where we're going later. It's called the TNT area. It's where they first spotted him. The TNT area is a set of abandoned World War II bunkers that in the past housed chemicals used for bombs. One theory is that these chemicals would leak into the environment and cause mutations in surrounding wildlife, leading to the unholy birth of the Mothman. You would not be making that face in this situation, bro. And after swigging some Mothman root beer, it's actually pretty good. And grabbing a bite of Mothman pizza. Oh my gosh. Bro, what are you doing? Don't lick them. Dude, no. We drove to the outskirts of town, straight into the TNT area, aka Mothman's lair. On the other side of that guardrail is the abandoned TNT zone, where the Mothman sighting started and continued to go on to this day.
To this day.
That's exactly what I said. Alright, once we cross this, there's no going back. The entrance to the TNT area looked prehistoric, like an ancient forest frozen in time, and it wasn't long until we found something. This looks like something from the Amazon, not the Appalachian Mountains.
Dude, turn. Keep recording.
What? Oh, holy shit.
That's scary, dude.
That is crazy. Look at that.
Everyone's worried about Mothman in here. I'm worried about Meth Man.
Bro, I mean, I can understand why a place like this would spark stories like that. It is so eerie. One way to go.
I'm scared.
This is crazy.
Dude.
What the heck?
Holy moly.
Okay, so it's literally just one gigantic chamber. This place is really, really cool. Ah! Oh, shit, dude. Why did that scare me so bad? Now, this wasn't the only bunker in the area. We actually checked out a couple others. This place is really cool. But as I was getting some drone shots, Joe went off to explore on his own and encountered something truly terrifying.
That is scary. Dude, I don't know if I want to go in there. Freaking. Hello? No, I can't. I have to. Okay, ready? Set, go. Oh no. Dude, there's a goat simulator ritual on the ground.
What do you mean a goat simulator ritual? You mean like a pentagram?
Yes, dude, a pentagram.
Bro, this is definitely the sketchiest bunker. That was Mothman. Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Final spooky rating, I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think it's a really cool place. Is it haunted? I don't really think so.
I think the scariest thing about this all is the amount of tolls we had to pay getting in and out of here.
I agree. West Virginia, you gotta chill with the tolls. I paid like 12 bucks to cross a 4-hour drive. It was like ridiculous. With location 2 of 10 checked off, the worst was still yet to come. So we headed off to the next spot. This time, not just within the Appalachian Mountains, but deep beneath them. Our next spot is this cave. It is really dark in there. While the surface has many urban legends, the caves of the Appalachian Mountains hold some of the darkest. So we're gonna go deep into this cave. It stretches literally for miles underground and see what we can find. Reports of feral humans and wild men living within the caverns here have been told for generations. Whoa! This place is so slippery. The native tribes even have tales of a strange and ancient race of cave people who have been around even longer than they have.
Sounds like my type of people.
What does that mean?
We're about to get lit down here.
To give some insight, the Cherokee natives used to speak of creatures called the moon-eyed people. Strange humanoid beings with large blue eyes that live in caves just like this one all across Appalachia. Accounts of the moon-eyed people also come from early European settlers, and with origins shrouded in mystery, they are believed to predate even the natives, which would make them over 1,200 years old. From eyewitness reports, the moon-eyed people are supposed to be around like 3 feet tall. 3 feet tall. Oh, moon boys, where you at? Whom's to dwell within these caverns?
Nerd alert.
I was just trying to be funny, bro.
Holy moly, bro. Dude, that's crazy.
You think we should go?
No. I kind of just want to get out of here.
Oh, dude, it just ends over here.
Oh, really hyped up.
After exploring deeper in the caves, I think the only feral human around was Joe.
Bro, what are you doing?
Dude, I think there's boots in my water.
Yo, you got an ocean in there.
Final thoughts, this cave was really cool, but I wasn't actually that scared.
Yeah, I more had a blast.
The scariest thing is getting your feet soaking wet in cold water.
Honestly.
Giving the caves of Appalachia a solid spooky rating of 3 stars, Joe and I headed to Asheville to explore a bridge that's supposedly been cursed for over 100 years. But first, we had to get a little cleaned up. Location number 4, Helen's Bridge. Pretty spooky, huh?
Looks like a bridge.
Alright, bro. This bridge is actually one of the most haunted bridges in all of Appalachia. Appalachia? Appalachia. Sorry, dude. So this bridge is right next to a mansion called the Zealandia Mansion. It's in private property, so we can't really go over there. But legend says that there was a woman named Helen who lived there. And after her daughter died in a fire at the mansion, she hung herself on this bridge.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine driving under here and there's just someone hanging.
So, unlike a lot of ghost YouTubers, I don't have a Ouija board or communication device. So we're gonna go with.
There she is.
What?
Whoa.
I don't have like a communication device or anything, so we're just gonna try it the old-fashioned way.
What's the old-fashioned?
Yo, Helen! Where you at? Helen, are you here?
I was in 5 sets of summoning Helen.
Alright, star rating. I'm gonna give this place a 1 star. Yeah. It's not scary. This next spot though, there's something a lot creepier than just a woman named Helen. And I'm being for real. The next location was the most haunted by far. So cursed that visitors must leave an offering for the spirits before entering. We're back in West Virginia, not for the Mothman, but for the abandoned and haunted Lake Shawnee amusement park. A lot of terrible things have happened here. And these are some of those haunted grounds in the entire country.
The fact that we had to give an offering to get in here is all that you needed to say.
So all the bad things started happening specifically in the 1950s when a little girl really tragically died on the swing ride, which we're gonna go check out in a little bit. It was kind of strange. She didn't die directly from the swings. A truck just backed into her as she was in her seat.
Bro.
Don't know how that happens.
Who is driving that thing?
Yeah, it's horrible. And then a second death happened very soon after. This time it was a little boy who died in the lake here when his arm got stuck in a drain pipe. It's really morbid. This is actually the second and third children's deaths in a row.
Yeah, dude.
Been investigating.
How about we go see something jolly and happy?
That's not the opposite of this video.
I forgot the title of the video.
Yeah, it's right here. It's the title. Maybe you should read it sometime. But that's not it. There's actually an even darker story about this place. And it was a story scary enough for me to like kind of second guess coming here, but we're here. All right, I'll tell you, come on.
I actually want to know.
Yeah, I got you, let's go.
Dude.
Oh, no.
No. The geek bar. No, that's scary for your lungs.
So this is the swings where that girl tragically died.
Dude, this is insane. All the dolls and stuff on it.
It's equally creepy, but also kind of sweet how a lot of people leave these dolls and like toys for her.
Oh, that's actually respect.
But pretty much a lot of people report hearing her or seeing her specific swing still swinging as if she's still around here.
No way.
If we take a walk around here, we'll see hers. It's marked by the red ribbon. So we're not sure, but we think this might be the swing. It's just that the ribbon has lost its color over time. Okay, so the darkest and most terrifying thing about this place is that they actually built the amusement park on top of a Native American burial site.
Bro, that's probably why there's all these freaking deaths.
That and like poor regulations. But anyway, a tribe called the Shawnee tribe used to live here, and archaeologists that have dug around this area have found over 300 burials. At this place. Yeah, here, where we're standing.
Bruh.
So this is like a very sacred place that we're at. But what's super crazy is that before the amusement park was built, there were a couple English settlers that lived here.
Some British people.
Yeah. They kind of took this place from the natives and stuff, but this one guy and his family was settling here. And the Shawnee tribe came and killed 2 of their children, kidnapped another one, and burned his like 8-year-old son at a stake. And there's like a memorial around here for the kids that were murdered.
The people dying actually at the amusement park are like just the top of it.
Yeah, that was, yeah. So there's like multiple levels of death on these grounds. All right, I think we can confidently give our scare rating on this place.
I have mine set in stone.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 5.
5.
5?
How 4, bro?
Okay, that's fair that you gave it 5 because you don't know what's coming up next.
How does it get worse than this?
But it does get really bad.
You're getting me anxious.
Let's just even it out at a clean 4.5 scores. This is the first place where I genuinely felt a little bit uneasy.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the next spot?
I don't know how to answer that because I want to get out of here.
Well, we're gonna be getting out of here, but we're gonna be going to somewhere arguably worse, so. And now we're at the old Biltmore Estate.
This thing's ancient.
It might seem kind of like a tourist attraction right now with all these people, but deep within these walls is actually one of the most haunted places in not just Appalachia,
Dude.
but the entire world.
What?
This place has a lot of history. We're gonna go inside and cover it. And honestly, the stories and what we might find is gonna send chills down your spine. First impressions, this place is beautiful. I can see how someone would think it gets haunted at night though. Constructed in the late 1800s by George Vanderbilt II, son of the then richest man in America, William Vanderbilt, the estate was meant to be a private escape from the city. You see, while the Vanderbilts are known today as one of the wealthiest families in American history, George was the quiet and secluded child of the family, and once he inherited his portion of the wealth, he used it to construct the largest home in the country, tucked within the Appalachian Mountains. He filled the walls with art and books, and some report you can still hear the rustling of pages in the library, his favorite room. This was Mr. Vanderbilt's chamber itself. This is where he slept, on that actually surprisingly small bed for such a big house. Anyway, something that's commonly said is that Edith Vanderbilt, his wife, actually haunts this place pretty actively in search of her husband. That's not a super scary story to me, personally.
Yeah, she's just looking for someone.
Yeah. With over 250 rooms in this mansion, the craziest part is actually the chambers below it.
It goes really far down underground.
Oh my goodness. Yo, imagine this being in your house. At the end of the tunnels, there was a massive subterranean pool. But beyond just the walls of the mansion, The estate also includes over 8,000 acres of land. Okay, so now we're in the garden, and get this is pretty spooky. It's gonna have you quivering in your boots.
You're getting me hyped up.
So apparently, many visitors here witness the terrifying sight
Literally just say it, bro.
of a headless orange cat.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
It's like the least scary thing you could have said.
it's more sad than scary, to be honest. So, you feeling haunted?
I'm feeling no.
Joe, what are you actually afraid of?
Sharks, airplanes, time.
The never-ending march of Father Time. That's a scary one. I'm afraid of this video getting 0 views.
How did haunted places go to this?
We're in the garden of the most haunted estate in America, looking for the orange cat.
What are you doing?
Don't
Dude,
do that.
you're just mad scorpion.
Spooky rating it up. 3, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Hey.
Gotta be honest, this place is really cool. It's beautiful, and I can see where all the ghost stories can come from, but there's just nothing here.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
There's just so many tourists. It's bright and happy. However, from now on, we are going deep in those woods, like deep in those mountains, okay? There's gonna be no tourists, middle of the night. This guy's got no idea what's coming up.
Do not at all. And you're kind of making me scared.
Let's go there now. All right, we're rolling up to the next location, which is called Poinsett Bridge, and it is terrifying.
All right, it's supposed to be right up here.
Oh, nah. The
Dude,
police.
there's caution tape. I don't want to go down there.
Hey, look at me.
Oh my goodness.
Got you back. All right, let me give you some history about this place. Pretty much, it's one of the oldest bridges in the entire country. It was built all the way back in 1820. And there it is, Poinsett Bridge. Dude, this stone was placed by the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Abraham Lincoln.
Wait, where does it say that? Dude, Abraham Blanding. It's not even Abraham, it's Abram.
Okay, so I get it, it's old and stuff, but why is it haunted?
When it was being built, all the workers there caught a strange, mysterious disease. Some people think it was malaria, but the fact of the matter is, a lot of people died while this thing was being built.
Okay, but
And
I feel like a lot of people died just doing anything.
yeah, but here's the crazy part, okay? Legend says one of the workers that died from the There's a car over there. Legend has it that one of the workers that died from the mysterious illness, his body was buried within the walls of this bridge itself, and it's still there to this day. A lot of visitors who come here at night report hearing screams, seeing figures. Some people even fall ill.
Dude,
But
I don't want to catch some weird disease.
I think we're fine. So the thing about this bridge, where are you going? Stop.
Trying to get out of here.
Don't leave me
I
here.
thought you wouldn't notice.
What do you mean I wouldn't notice? Anyway, anyway. Whoa.
What, bro?
Nothing, bro.
Stop.
The thing about this bridge is that a lot of people report strange activity when 2 things occur. Right after it rains, which you can see from the ground, it's literally still wet.
Bro.
It just rained.
Why did we have to go today?
And when it's midnight.
Dude, come on.
Ah, that was close. Hold on, give it a second. So, at midnight.
Okay, wait,
That was cold. At midnight, there were reports of people seeing on this bridge a headless man.
Why did you make us come at midnight after it rains?
So we can see a headless man. Dude, it just rained, so everything is so slippery.
Well, there's gonna be something behind me. I don't want to be in the back.
There's not gonna be anything. Dude, are you good, bro? You're tweaking.
I don't want to be in the back.
Alright, so at the bottom is this stream, and here's the bridge.
Okay, wait, so you're telling me there's some guy buried in here that has some mysterious disease that no one's ever heard of, and there's a headless guy walking around somewhere?
Yes, and we were in the exact correct parameters to experience those things. While Joe and I were filming around the bridge, something I forgot to mention is that sometimes people don't just hear or see a presence, but they actually feel a physical touch. Now what happens next is 100% real, and I'll try to explain it in a bit, but just watch this footage. Just with it, dude, these walls are so old. And somewhere buried in here oh!
Stop!
You did that!
Did what, bro?
Wait, are you kidding me?
No, did what?
Oh no, we gotta go.
Did what? Did what?
We gotta go.
Did what?
No.
I don't want to be in the
No, we gotta go. We gotta go, bro. We gotta go.
Where's the car? Where's the car?
It scared the f out of me. Holy shit. My tripod leg came loose. This opened. And usually it's this short. It opened and it came out here and it touched the back of my leg. And I thought it was you just messing with me.
No,
I thought you were like wrapping your hand around my leg.
No, I thought you were playing a bit because like, but then like the look in your eyes was actually like, all right, I gotta get out of here.
When we were under the bridge, there's nothing around us that could touch me but you.
Yeah, because if there was like trees or something.
Yeah, if there was like trees, I'd be like, okay. Scare rating, because of what just happened with the tripod, I have to give it like a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, especially no connection, like the caution tape going into there. How is there more things scarier than that?
Because this one is haunted, but it's not demonic.
What does demonic mean?
3 locations left. We've explored much of the Appalachians at this point, and the final, most terrifying site, home to an actual demonic entity, was still yet to come. But before that, we hit a scary spot that Joe actually picked out this time. Okay, where the actual hell are we?
I thought you said to pick somewhere scary.
This is a tourist trap.
Bro, no, listen. I saw pictures online. This is scary.
We're in the middle of Gatlinburg. It's like the central tourist town in the Appalachian Mountains.
They call it Scaryburg for a reason.
No one calls it that, not a single
just did.
human. Alright, I guess I'll give this to Joe. There were some kind of creepy and strange things inside this museum, like real shrunken heads.
I've heard those things are cursed. Sounds pretty scary to me.
A 2-trunk elephant, and other freaks of nature. But honestly, I think Joe just wanted a break before the really scary stuff coming up, and I don't blame him. This is our hotel for the night. It's a gigantic abandoned fire tower in the middle of the mountains.
Dude, this is scary.
Come on, it'll be fun.
What if there's some Appalachian man up there?
All right, we're going. Well, here are the stairs to it.
Sure this is safe for standing on? After you, dude.
Fine, I'll go first. Towers like this one were constructed across the Appalachians back in the early 1900s, used by rangers to spot forest fires. With the advent of modern technology, they've long been left to rot as creaking steel giants, overlooking the mountains they once protected. While we're climbing up this tower, I might as well tell you about like all the horrible eldritch horrors and monsters we're avoiding by sleeping high up. You've probably heard of the notorious skinwalker. Yo, look at this.
Chill, bro.
Potentially heard of the notorious Wendigo, but those live on the forest floor. We are up high, above the trees. We're really high up.
I'm getting a lot of cheek sightings down here.
Alright, it's hard to see right now, but we're a good 200 feet above the forest floor.
Dude, this thing actually feels like it's about to collapse. This is us.
What are you implying? Alright, we're gonna set up camp in here and try to get some sleep. Alright, it's next morning. It was very cold, and we got about no sleep. But the view is beautiful. 1 location left. Joe and I have spent the past few days traveling back and forth between the states, venturing into the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. We've explored some of those haunted places in these forests, but of course, as promised, it's time to hit the final location, the not just ghostly, but demonic Pope Lick Bridge, home of the Goatman. Looks like it's just me this time. Yeah, Joe actually ended up falling sick, so he couldn't make it. Sightings of a demonic half-goat, half-man entity have been reported since at least the 1960s. Its origins are more mysterious than any other paranormal entity in this video. However, there are a few tales about its emergence. The first is that it's the spirit of a circus freak who seeks vengeance after being mistreated. The most infamous story about this place, though, is that it once used to be a local farmer who sacrificed his goats in rituals in return for satanic power. While the monster's existence was up for question, what's very real are the many, many deaths that have occurred on this bridge. What often happens is people looking for the creature end up getting hit by the train that crosses this very bridge. Some even say that the demon intentionally lures people to walk across the trestle and meet this exact fate. On the tracks, it goes out into just an endless abyss. It's really creepy. Approaching the nearly 100-foot tall railway, I prepared to summon the demon the only way I knew how. Goatman! I'm here! I am right here, all by myself. If you're gonna take me, just take me now. Last chance to prove the Appalachians are actually haunted. Alright. This place is dangerous. Last night, I was lucky to be safe as the train that crosses Public Bridge appears from the black of night surprisingly quick. Many people that walk across the bridge don't end up so lucky, and those that come here looking for the Goatman do meet their end, but not from finding the demon, but from their very search for him. It's simply not worth it. 5. No. 0 stars. It's been a week since our adventure. Joe's feeling better now, and I'm currently filming next week's video. After seeing everything we saw and experiencing everything we experienced, I don't think the Appalachian Mountains are haunted. Now, I might still be wrong, but while it may be entertaining to make stories about how these places are cursed and evil, in truth I found them more beautiful than anything. Landmarks, rich in history, landscapes with views nowhere else seen in the world. These mountains are just special, and filming this video has made me all the more grateful they're here on this planet. So maybe it's your turn to go check out one of the locations we went to. Perhaps you'll find something we didn't.
What I want from you, not what I got.